Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm planning to make a project for these. These are a bag of rocks. They are hard sweets, hard candies. They're the handmade ones. And I did buy the two bags. I bought this one with the intention of doing a Valentine's project for you. And I bought this one because I thought, well, that just looks really nice. And yeah, ran out of time to do a Valentine's project. So this is going to be the lead project, and then I'm just going to munch on them. So anyway, they're pineapple themed, and so I was kind of thinking tropical holidays, and I decided I was going to get out this. This is a paper and sticker pack, and it's Beach Boardwalk is the paper. So you can just buy the papers on their own, but I'm a sticker fan, so I've got the Beach Time sticker set as well. It's part of the sort of whole scrapbooking collection, but you can buy this as a suite with stamps and things that go with it. I just went for the papers and the stickers. Right, so I have no measurements in front of me whatsoever. Have I got some paper? I can write on the back of there. So what I need to do is measure up my bag, and I'm going to measure with my pen. So that is 3 inches. That is, ooh, well, it's a bit over 1.5. So we're going to make it 1 5/8. And yeah, so that's one of, oh no, maybe it's nearer to 2. No. And then the height is, we're going to call that 5.5. 5.5. So if I turn that into centimetres, so that is 7 by 4 by, I'm going to call that 14 centimetres. So what I need to do is I need to do, of these measurements that I've written down, I need 2 of that, plus a bit extra. So that is, the easiest way to do it is to write down the first measurement. So 3, and I haven't got a calculator, plus 1 5/8, so that's 4 5/8. Add another 3, which makes it 7 5/8, which takes us to here, and then add 1, that makes it 9 1/4, and then with a little extra, we'll call it a 1/2 inch. So my paper width needs to be 9 3/4 inches. So again, if I replicate that in centimetres, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 4 is 22, plus an extra bit is 23 centimetres. And then my height of the paper needs to be one of those and one of those, but with an extra bit, because we're going to build a flap over. So it's 5.5 tall, so my paper will need to be, 1 5/8 plus 5.5, so 1 5/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 makes it 7 1/8, and we'll go for another 3/8 of an inch on top, which makes it 7.5 inches tall. So I need a piece of paper that is 7.5 by 9 3/4, or in metric again. Where's my measurements? 4 plus, it was 14 centimetres tall, is 18, and then a little extra bit, probably only want 2 centimetres, and that makes it 20 centimetres tall. So I need a piece of paper that's 9 3/4 by 7.5 inches, or 23 by 20 centimetres. So somebody left a comment while I'm choosing paper, because I love the paper. Somebody left a comment the other day on a project that I did, and I filmed it in exactly the same way, just winging it. And she went, "That's a beautiful project, and you're winging it." Yes, all my crafting is winging it. Oh look, are those die cut pieces? No, they're tickets. So I wanted something sort of yellowy in colour. That could work. I could go with the sunshiny yellow. What's on the back of this one? Sort of a more summery colour, but I'm going to lose the yellow off the bottom. I think I'm going to go with this one. yeah, all my crafting is winging it. Not a lot that gets planned these days, and I rather like that. So, let me cut my paper up. So, what did I say? 7.5 inches. And 9 3/4. And now I've got the measurements written down, I can just copy those across when I come and write a blog post for you. I can use them now when I make this project and hope it goes right first go. Because I did maths in my head. There's every chance it might not. Okay, so the first score line is 3, 4 5/8, 7 5/8, 9 1/4. And then on the opposite side, 1 5/8 and 7 1/8. Oh, that's a very small bit to flap over. Oh well. Maybe it was a little longer. Okay. Or maybe we can just use that section for punching holes or ribbon or something. Back in the day, forever and ever and ever ago, when I first started with Stampin' Up, I had loads of old cardstock and paper that was from previous companies. I actually don't work with any product other than ours. So when I joined in 2013, so yeah, coming up 13 years ago, wow, 13 years ago, I made a decision, I'm just going to cut away this little rectangle. You know, can I do all of my crafting with just one company's products? And yes, and since then I got rid of all my old stuff and bought and still buy only Stampin' Up stuff for my crafting. I do use stickers from other companies in my journal, but that's a slightly different thing. That's journaling. That's not... Is it crafting? Yes, I suppose it is crafting. So that is going to work. I'm just going to shut that off. My son has a driving lesson. Okay, so all I did then was I just separated all the bottom parts. So yeah, anyway, going back to it. So, but I had all this excess paper and cardstock, and I used to do all my samples with that. But it was a different weight and a different quality. It was cheap stuff that I had, and I wasn't getting the same results. And in the end, I just bought one of our massive, if you remember them, the really big DSP packs. I think they had 48 sheets or something like that. I bought one of those and used that to build all my samples. So yeah, okay, so I've glued down the side, fold in the back, the bottom, and then the two sides, the back, and now I'm going to put some tape along there. And close that up. And then I'm going to put this one in because I'm going to use that for the photos. If you're interested, these are from a company called, it's pronounced Sostrena, but you would read it as So Stream Green. Fabulous Danish shop. Here we go. And we have one in Peterborough, which is the city near where I live. It's been open, oh gosh, I don't know how long it's been open now. Ooh, how am I going to get that to close neatly and attractively? Like that. So I've tipped it so it goes back a little bit. Yeah, we had one open, or maybe a bit over a year ago. It opened up. Let me do this like this. And yeah, it's a fabulous shop. That pen I'm using, actually, my husband bought it for me for Christmas. It's in sage green. My office is in sage green. Okay, so that is now pinched in. So I can drop those in there with the perfect size box. And yeah, maybe do a little bit longer. I think my metric version is going to be that little bit longer. Let me find some ribbon. I wanted my gold one like this, but I don't know where it is. So I've got this sort of sunshiny, what colour is that? Is that Timid Tiger? No, it's not, is it? It's Peach Pie. Peach Pie will work. It's a sort of summery-ish colour. And I'm sure there's peach pie in there. If not, it's probably Timid Tiger. So I'm going to go round a couple of times. Yes, I would definitely say have a longer tip. So make your paper 9 3/4 by maybe 8 inches. So you've got that decent extra bit. Yeah, because that would make it 20 centimetres. So yeah, definitely the metric version that I wrote down, you're going to have a longer bit folded over. Maybe I should have made this project in metric. Well, right, and that's cute, that's nice. We can finish it off with these fabulous stickers because I like that. And pop those in the bin. And we've got lots of words here along the bottom. These are banner strips, so you trim them down. These would be great for, you could put these in your diary as, I don't know if you can see, they've got little holes in them, you know, like a habit tracker or something. Hello Sunshine, that's going to fit. So we'll have Hello Sunshine down there. What else do I want? I'm going to go with these little stars. Oh, it's just gone invisible on the page. You can't see it. Oops. Oh well. What does it say on here? Summer. Here you go, let's play. I could put that on there. And then if you wanted to take it further, what have I got in here? I've got lots of embellishments. I just sorted all mine out actually. I had a load that had retired, so I thought we probably ought to get those out. These are Druzy adhesive dots. So I'll take the gold ones. These are still hit. Look, I'm going to put that in the centre of that star so you can actually see it now. I want a bigger one. Oops. These are textured, that's what makes them Druzy, so there's texture in them. But yeah, I think that's cute, I think that's sweet. And then I can take my beautiful photos for you all to see with that one. I'll take the £1.52 price tag off. But that's very good value for handmade sweets. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, winging it, and I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.